The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Penei Nwanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Lance. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. The Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Nwanwu. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Nwanwu. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Lance. To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Second and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Second and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have a Bears first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Lions will take over at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw, here's Lance. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18,
Lance. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The Lions call their first timeout.
On the set.
3rd and 5.
Ready. 3.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They hand it to Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. We'll try the right side this time. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Check out.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A pistol snap with Lance. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Left wing 19. Go, Lee. Go. Hunt.
Now faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Lance looking to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very...
He's got his big tight end. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And although it's just the second quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now to try to get things tied up. To throw is Lance. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are tied. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Stop low 18.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Go!
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a short pickup past the 25. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he goes up top, looking for Kmet. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here's Lance. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, check that, Go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good. with the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead.
28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wild. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now inside the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's Williams. And more of the same. Another interception. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Lions call their first timeout.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
On the set. Ready, ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, Lance. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Second and 7. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, And they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The PAT, up and good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. With down 3 scores, and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
He is in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Last thing, 19. Here we go, set. Ready.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is brought in. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's to the tight end, Kmet. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. Here we go, 1st and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look?
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
Let's go.
They'll try to run with Swift. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick Not much of a chance.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol snap with Lance. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Here's 1st down. Throwing is Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
And this one is not over. They had to have it, and they got it. What a story this would be, Mike. This offense is going to have a shot to come out here and at least get something into the end zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Check go.
Now Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.